Man, yeah, that's good stuff. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nothing like summertime or summertime weather. 76 here today, and ice cream. They go hand in hand, don't they? We'll get to the video in just a second. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my ice cream, and you enjoy, yep, you know it, Camaro time. We'll be back in just a minute. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. I was outside today doing some weekly inspection on my cars like I always tell you to do, and I'll put the video for that up there. You know, some of the 15 things that you should know about owning a vehicle. And I ran into a slight problem. Let me show you. Back of my Tahoe. Lock it. Remote start. I was checking. Oh, good. Not good. So that's the reason we check these things, right? Let me get this thing turned off and we'll open it up and I'll show you exactly what's going on. The way you get to this, and I'll show you here in just a second, is by removing these screws. That one and that one. But let me get you on the tripod and we'll get right back to it. Alright, like I said, all you got to do is take out these two screws. This is on a 2007 Tahoe. That's what mine is. But all you got to do is have a screwdriver, in this case a Phillips. Take two screws out. Put it somewhere where you won't drop it under your car and not be able to find it. And then take out the other one. You would think you could go in behind that panel right there, but no, not so. Take these two screws out. And then you're supposed to be able to pull it straight out. And there's two locator pins, so it's going to be tight the first time. Have to work it and get it loose. Pull. And then pull. And there you go. Now I got dirt to remove. But here's your bulbs. This is the one that's out. So all you do is turn it counterclockwise. Quarter turn. Pull it out. Now, take that out. Pull it straight out. Lay this down to the side. And then now we got to go get two things. Let me get you off the tripod. Now we have to go get, number one, the bulb. And number two, I got to get something to clean that dirt with. But we'll be right back. Alright, we got all that taken care of. We'll be right back. Yes, the black one's too clean. Let's take the red one. What the heck? Well, let's go get us a bulb real quick. I'll take you along for the long ride. Oh, it's ridiculous how long this ride is. Oh yeah. Good old V8. I'll go follow that. Much better. Now let's go right around the corner to AutoZone and get us a bulb. No telling how much that thing's gonna cost. I bet it ain't like the old days, like $2 for a bulb. But let's go for the long, long ride. Long ride, wasn't it? Yeah, the joys of living close to everything. One bulb. But of course you got to buy two, which that just stands to reason. $11 for 2 bulbs. Wow. But we got that taken care of. Now let's get back to the house. Another long drive. And I'll see you there and we'll get it fixed up. Alright, back at the house. Like I said before, we gotta clean this mess up. Wouldn't be a car guy if I left it like this. A little bit of detail spray. Get the cleanest part first. Cause let's face it, how often are we gonna be in here getting this, you know? I'm just using an old shop rag because it's really not anything I have to worry about getting scratched, because I mean, come on, it's already filthy as crap anyway, right? But we just don't want to leave that dirt behind there. Let's soak for just a second on the heavy spots. And I got to get the back of the light too. Flip the rag over. Then if you have a spot to where your finger won't go, like right up in here, very simple to get that. Just take the rag, put it on the end of your screwdriver, right? Squirt the instant detailer spray and get up there and get that dirt. Now you don't want to rub it hard because you'll poke through the rag, but works perfect for getting up there in those tight spots. There you have it. Little final wipe on everything. It's amazing how much crap gets up in there. We'll final wipe on that. And we take the light, we flip it over, bring it outside the Tahoe, of course, and wipe off as much of that as we can. Not going for perfect because, let's face it, there's too many nooks and crannies. The only way to fix that would be to take it completely off, drench it in something, and then you gotta let it sit for days. Well, the wife drives this vehicle mostly, so we don't want it sitting for days. Plus it's the weekend, I know I'm gonna be driving it a little bit. Wife and I go off. Okay. Now the install process is just reverse of what we did to take it out. Take a new bulb, very pricey bulb, so be careful with them. Take it, line it up with the slot, and just push it in. Like that. Get it in here right, because there's a slot on one side and a tip on the other. Tip and slot. And you got to push it down in there. got to get it in the groove right first. Then you got to push it down in there to where it locks, snaps in just like that. Now we're good to go. Now let's test it, make sure it works. Lock. Well, it won't do it with me. There we go. Look at that. I was going to say it won't do it with the hatchback open, but it did. Unlock. Turn it off. Now all you got to do is take your fitting. Now that's where it's going to stay, but you have to turn it counterclockwise a quarter to get it out, so that means you got to turn it a quarter to put it back in. Sorry about that, the camera died, so I figured I'd redo it. All you do is take the bulb, stick it in, the quarter turn it, you took it out, and then twist it to lock it back in place, and you're good to go. Now if you look on these, this is the reason you had to pull it straight out. You have locator tabs, one there and one there. Goes in that hole and goes in that hole. And then there's like a little spring-loaded clip down at the bottom that helps hold everything in. But it's got like a little indentation, so what it does, it goes in that rubber seal or rubber grommet, and it locks in place. So all you got to do to put it back in is just be real careful. Slide it back up here. Come around to the other side so you can make sure the locator tabs are in there. Right there, right there. Once you're okay with that, just push and work it in at the same time. Okay, there's that one. Let me do the bottom one first. Bottom one's in, top one's in. Locked and locked. That's it. Put the screws back in, and we can call this job done. And then we'll give it a final test. I'm not going to tighten these down as tight as I had them. I'm just going to put them in and snug them like an extra half a round, because they had them way too tight. And you know how plastic gets when it gets old, it gets brittle. So if I'd tighten it up as tight as I had it from the factory, I'd break it. So you just tighten it up until it's snug, push in for extra little strength and a half turn, and that's it. Check the fitment of everything, everything's good. And now we test it one more time. And this time it ain't gonna do it. Let me walk up here and I'll switch on. Voila, magic, she's finished. And let me turn it back off. Now all that's left is to clean up that dirt that fell off. Get you over here where you can hear me again. All that's left is to clean up that little bit of dirt that fell off, and I'm going to be washing this in a few minutes, so I'm not going to really worry about it. Just brush it off. Don't wipe it, don't smudge it. Just kind of brush it off. That's all you want to do. Take the leftover bulb, put it in the glove box, because if you put this in the building or in the house, you'll lose it every single time. Let me get you off the tripod real quick. Hold on. All right, we're done. Like I said, take this, put it in your glove box. If you don't, you'll lose it. I promise you, you will lose it. Very simple, as you saw. All it takes, one screwdriver, pack of bulbs, and a little bit of time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. Now this is for many more Tahoes. I think it's like 2007 to 2012, I think. But yeah, basically this particular body style it'll work on. Very simple, very easy, and really cheap, under $12. So you can't beat that, right? Plus it keeps you from getting a ticket, which would be a lot more than $12. Well, you know, we try to stay away from Johnny Law as long as we can, right? But I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I hope this helps somebody out there. I hope you found it useful. And be careful. We'll see you on the next video. You take care.